Hi guys, this is Lauren from 235 Dates in Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I love you guys very, very much. For those new to my channel, I have an introduction video in case you want to know what this is all about, but I'm going to recap it for you. My husband died about 7 years ago. I've been dating for 6 years. These are my dating stories. It's a dating story, an outcome, and advice, followed by a tarot reading. I will timestamp the tarot reading for those who don't want to hear the story. But guys, here's the story. You might get something out of the story. And you might learn something from it. It's actually funny stuff. Listen, if you went to a comedy club, it would be like $37.50, 2 drink minimum. You got to park your car. You want to go eat. It's a lot of money, but my stories are pretty good and it's free. But that's just me. I'm just recommending it. Anyway, I want to also let you know, I'm going to probably do another video letting you know that I'm going to start readings February 1st. Okay, I'm going to do a Valentine special. The details will be in the description box of, if you want a reading, how we're going to proceed. I actually think it's very reasonable. It will be going up after February. It's totally up to you guys. Okay? And guys, if this does not resonate, if the card reading doesn't resonate for you, don't make it fit. It means it wasn't meant to you. There's a lot of people out there. We can't possibly cover every person, so if it resonates, great, and if it doesn't, you got a free story, you may have learned from it, and so on. So, the reading for today, I'm going to change it a little bit. I think I want to know what is in our male partner's head. So I want to know, what's he thinking? I want to know is what action is he going to take. So I'm going to do it a little different today, okay? But let's start with my story. So I get an email from a gentleman. Again, yes, for my number, we text, and he invites me out. This took maybe like a week period of time. So we ended up meeting on a Christmas Eve. Now, I had plans that day, but it's the evening, and he agreed, well, let's do lunch Christmas Eve, which was fine. It was perfect for me. So he told me where we were going and where should we meet, which is fine. So I mentioned to him I had to go pick up something in a department store, but I was leaving my home early, so I would get to the department store early enough where, even if there was a long line, I would still meet him in time. I know people hate to wait. I hate to wait. I'm impatient. So that was fine. I left my home early. I went to the department store. I knew what I wanted, picked it up, and I got online. So he calls me and he says, where are you? And I said, well, I'm in the department store. It's still early. I'm like half an hour early and I'm almost ready to pay. So it should be fine. So he says, yeah, what department you're in? And a lot of questions he was asking, which I really didn't think nothing of it. So to make a long story short, he calls me again and he says, well, when I see you, what are you wearing so I know it's you? And I told him, well, believe me, you're going to know it's me. He says, so I explained, I have a down jacket, white. Okay. So then he calls me again and starts talking, and I'm online talking, and then he tells me, turn around. So I turned around. It was him. He was asking me what department store, what section, what I was wearing. So when I turned around, it was him behind me. And I say, it kind of threw me off. It kind of creeped me out, but it threw me off too. So I said to him, what you doing here? He says, no, I wanted to surprise you, this and that. Yeah, well, surprise, surprise. You know why? Because the person who met me was not the person in the picture. It wasn't. So it was either a very young picture or someone who looked very close to him. I'm assuming he uploaded a different picture or he uploaded an old picture. It was close, but my gut feeling told me that it wasn't him. So at this point, I'm kind of like indecisive, but he seemed really nice and stuff. So we head to the restaurant. After we head to the restaurant was closed. So now my mind's going through different things. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not him. The restaurant closed. So he says, well, I have another place in mind. Why don't you follow me? So what I was already like on the alert. I'm like, if we're going to an area where it doesn't really seem right to me or I was going to the flow, but with the flow, but I was feeling it out. So then we're going with driving. Now I'm getting annoyed because one, I don't think it was him in the picture. Two, that other restaurant was closed. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. So when I was about to call him and say, listen, forget about it, I'm going home, we actually reached the restaurant. So when we reached the restaurant, oh, beautiful place, beautiful, decorated. They were very nice, very hospitable. Okay, so we're going to order and stuff. And then he's one of these people, and this drives me crazy. If you have an allergy, tell the person I have an allergy to this and this, so they know that they can't put it in, or they may tell you, oh, we can't really change that dish. You're gonna have to pick something else. But he started like, do they have tomatoes? Is it sauteed? Is it pureed? Is it this? Is it that? Oh my goodness! Like, tell them no tomatoes. Why? I have a girlfriend like that, which I love to death. But we go out to lunch and she'll start, what do you think about that dish? She'll ask the waitress, what do you think about that dish? Is it good? Does it have a lot of cheese? Does it have a lot of pecans? And I'm like, B, we're trying to lose weight here. Why are you asking for more cheese and more pecan? Stop being a pain and just order it. I don't know if she's going to be happy about me saying this about her, but she knows it. I tell her she's a pain. And then she'll tell me back, you know what? Am I a pain? Yes, you are. Stop asking so many questions. It's cheese and pecans. All we're having is a salad. Come on. Anyway, so he's going through all of this. And, I'm a Libra. I just can't help myself. And I'm like, dude, are we going to be the difficult table on Christmas Eve? Like, order something else. Why you need to know is it parade? If you can't eat tomatoes, tell them no tomatoes. You want to know if they're sauteed? Do they have garlic? If they have... Oh, my God. Anyway, I know he didn't like that. I really didn't care. Because as far as I'm concerned, you don't look like that picture. So, okay. Actually, the food was very, very good. And we actually had a good time after we went over that little hump. So, okay, so day over, conversation was good, the food was good. I was still kind of iffy about, doesn't look like him. But anyway, so when we get to the car, he distracted me. And he kissed me on the lips. He didn't ask me if he could. He just did it. But on top of kissing me on the lips, he had missing teeth. Females, males. You can't be going out on a date and have missing teeth. Get your teeth fixed. Or around Halloween, go get, you remember before they used to sell like around Halloween wax teeth? Like, do something. So, one, he distracted me. Two, he kissed me on the lips. We're missing teeth. Anyway, I guess it happens. So, and then after that, okay, we're on the way home. He said, I'll call you later and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, that was basically the date. So the next day, I go and check, my emails and stuff. And I see that he had posted going skiing with wifey for the holidays. So the dude was either in a long-term relationship or he was married. So I was like, first of all, it's not him in the picture. Then he gives me a kiss, missing teeth, and then now this. I'm like, oh no. And then he had the nerve to text me, oh, Merry Christmas, I can't wait to see you, and stuff. And I wrote back, listen, is it going to be okay for your wife, with your wife, for you to take me out again? Is it going to be? He was like, what wife? What are you talking about? But he probably didn't think that I was going to remember what his name was, what his header name was. So that was basically it. That was the date. Okay, so now you hear the story, you heard the outcome, now the advice. Truthfully, if you're meeting up with someone, okay, and he doesn't look, or she doesn't look like the picture, don't go on the date. Because you know what? If someone is being deceitful about their picture, what else are they going to be lying about? You know what I'm saying? So he lied about the picture, and obviously he had someone. You see what I'm saying? So to me, what I would have handled it when I saw him, I should have been straight up and say, listen, you don't look like that picture. I don't like you lying to me. That's not going to meet any date. I'm sorry I made you drive here. Have a good day. And that's it. That's my advice now. Thinking back, that's what I should have done. But, you live and learn. And like I've said it before in my other videos, things don't happen to you. Things happen for you. So I needed to learn that lesson. And it has not happened to me again. So, okay, that's that. Oh, I wanted to say this. I don't have many subscribers, but a subscriber sent me these earrings. I kind of think they're kind of sexy. I like them. And the thing is, I kept the little thing they came on. When I'm anxious or I'm upset or whatever, I meditate. So usually I'm like, and I breathe, and I keep on saying, just breathe, just like to calm myself down. Do you know what the earrings say? I don't know if you see it. Just breathe. Is that not crazy? Anyway, subscriber, I love you. Thank you so much for the sexy earrings. But I love you all. Okay, don't get jealous. I love you all. Okay? So guys, that's it. Let me I gotta look at put on my glasses because I have to see the date stamp. Okay, for the cards. So the cards that I'm doing, well, I gotta put them on anyway. The cards that I'm doing today is the male. I want to know what those gentlemen are thinking and what course of action are they taking or thinking about taking. All right, so I'm going to do that today. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to pull cards, and I'm going to do one oracle card. Let's see. The oracle cards are really cool. They're very modern. Let me just double check. They're very modern, and I got to read the book, but okay. So this is January 28th, is it? I think so. January 28th, and this is for the males. You know what? Let me check because that drives me crazy. No, it's the 27th today. It's January 27th. Yes, January 27th. Okay. This is for gentlemen, for the males. What are those males thinking? What females are they thinking about? And what is their course of action regarding these females? Okay? Okay. Oh, this is for the general collective. Okay? This is for the general collective. I want to know what these gentlemen are thinking about their females, what's going on in their head, and what is their course of action. Ooh. Okay, too many. I'm taking the 2 on top. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Chariot. That Chariot's been coming out a lot in my readings. It's like they're rushing in. Maybe because they've been taking so long. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So the first card is the Magician. Okay. Each reader reads a card differently. There's different meanings to each card. But for me, okay, the Magician on the bottom has every element, okay? Water, fire, earth, and air. So to me, the Magician is a person that can turn anything into what they want, okay? Whatever they set their mind on, they can do it. I always feel like the Magician is actually very good at manifesting. So that's how I read this card today. That's the feeling that I have. This particular gentleman has something in mind. He's trying to manifest it. He's using all the elements to try and manifest what he wants. Okay? So that's what my feeling with this card today. The other card is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is always a different path. I read it as even to a choice as far as a path to different men, to different women, whatever the case may be. But in this particular deck, the Hierophant is in the back. Can you see that? So the Hierophant is in the back. Again, like I told you, different readers consider the Hierophant differently. When I see the Hierophant, to me, my feeling is this was divinely guided. So this particular person, this gentleman, okay, since we're talking about the gentleman, this gentleman had choices, had to take a path. Perhaps he was indecisive. It could be that he was indecisive about, he could have had more than 2 choices. He may be thinking, should I go with the water sign, the earth sign, the air sign, the fire sign? So that's why I'm saying like this, I feel like is a man trying to manifest. He could try to manifest making the right decision, Anyway, so here we go. A different path, a choice, but it was divinely guided because the Hierophant's in the back. Now, what's really pretty about this is that I think he manifested the Temperance, okay? The Temperance is a beautiful woman. She holds balance. She's been patient. His female has been patient. He could have been patient too. There's also rainbows around her. So he's really into this woman. Now, whether he told her or not, I don't know. So, next card is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands to me is he's moving fast. He's coming in for the kill. It's not as fast as the Chariot, but he's moving in. So he's manifested, he's thought about it, he decided. The divine has guided him in making the right choice, and it looks like it's the right choice because it's temperance. Okay? Okay, that's a balancing card. He's trying to balance, his energy. He's trying to balance what's going on with his life. He's trying to make the right choice. And here, I don't know if I should say that, but he's coming in for the kill. He's moving fast. Because look at the dolphins, man. You seen dolphins swim? Those dolphins take off. Okay. Now, this is what's kind of He's coming in as a page. He's not coming in as a king. But he is coming. But with a small offer. It's a small offer. So, I don't know what he may offer you. He may be starting little by little. He may be, I really like you. I want to see you. Let's see where it goes. But he's not offering you a lot, It could be he's offering friends with benefits, or he could just be scared and want to start slow. And you know what? Sometimes that's good because you become friends before you really get involved. Okay, so that's that. But here, there's a 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles, I see it sometimes as like a give and take. Maybe he wasn't giving enough, Or maybe she wasn't giving enough. But usually this is like getting paid for... when I say getting paid, it doesn't always necessarily mean money. It is a pentacle. But it's more like you've worked, you're collaborating, you're sharing, So this is not a bad card. Now, the next one is the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands, you can take that different ways. To me, the 5 of Wands, I think of it as an adventure, a challenge, okay? Now, it could be a good adventure, could be a bad adventure. It depends what you like. It's like, for instance, perfect example. Some people like to be surprised, okay? But some people don't. So it depends, what this adventure is. Is it because he picked and he's starting a new adventure? Is it that he's excited, or it's a challenge? Maybe he's after a woman that's a bit on the challenging side, which is, look at this. You see this card? But the one next to it is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, okay, is a fiery woman. It's a fiery woman and a woman that takes action. So maybe he might be thinking, oh God, I'm up to the challenge because I'm dealing with the Queen of Wands. Okay? Queen of Wands, fire sign. Okay? And then the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, a Wheel of Fortune, again, could say, hold on, the card fell. The Wheel of Fortune can be saying, there's a lot of possibilities. Am I going to have good luck with this woman? Am I going to have bad luck with it? He, of course, is wishing for the best. But the Wheel of Fortune is, you don't know where it's going to land. You don't know if this is a good thing, a bad thing. He's kind of not sure about how this is going to end. But you know what? You got to take the risk. Okay? Nothing in life in other words, you have to take a risk to see progress. Whether it's in a job, a relationship, finances, whatever. Even when you invest in a stock, you're taking a chance. You're hoping for the best. Okay? So to me, this is what this card is about. And I'm going to recap everything for you. And as I showed you before, the Chariot is on the side. And he's moving. He's doing something. He's trying to be proactive. And I love this card because look at that horse. His tongue is hanging out, man. That poor horse. He's like, when you going to get me to water, man? I'm beat. Okay, so I'm going to recap for you. We have a gentleman here who's trying to manifest, who's trying to, the magician also can be an illusionist, a man who makes believe he's one way when he's actually another way. But we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to say that he is trying to be the best person that he can. He's trying to manifest. He's being the magician. Okay? I'm not going to take it as... I don't feel it's negative. Because he's actually taking a path which was divinely guided. He's coming toward his female, who is a woman of balance, who has patience, whose beauty, everything grows around her. He gets a good feeling from her. That's why I'm saying this magician card, I get a good feeling from it. The Eight of Wands, he's moving fast. He's coming in with a small offer, but it's an offer. He's showing up, He wants a give and take. He wants to be rewarded for his good deed, He think of it as a challenge and adventure with this queen who's fiery. Now think of it, this guys. See what that queen? I don't know why I always do this. You see that queen? You see that one? What does that one look like to you? Anyway, I'll leave it there. Because remember, he wants an adventure. And he wants a give and take. So I'll let your imagination. Wheel of Fortune. He might want to get lucky. Okay? And here. The Chariot. He's coming. Okay? So, gals and guys out there, that is your reading. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you and let's see what it says. Okay? These are big. They're hard to shuffle. Okay, we got one. The card is number 16. Hey, you. I don't think I've ever gotten that card before. Let's see. We'd like to interrupt this oracle deck with a very important announcement. Oh, I like this card already. There is nothing to fear. Every single thing that looks anonymous is but an illusion. What did I say about the magician? About the possibility that he's an illusionist. Oh my goodness. Every single time that looks anonymous is but an illusion. It has no power. Zip, nada, zilch. It's time to look your fears straight in the eye and call them out as the insignificant imposters they really are. I don't know. I could take this good. I could take this bad. Let's read this again. We like to interrupt this oracle deck with a very important announcement. There's nothing to fear. Every single thing that looks omnipotent. Oh, I can't pronounce that word. Is but an illusion. It has no power. It's time to look your fears straight in the eye, call them out as the insignificant imposters they really are. Well, I'm thinking of it this way, okay? Remember how I told you that this gentleman made a choice, okay? He made a choice. So now I feel this choice is definitely between two females. And he decided to go with the correct one this time. He decided to go with the Temperance, okay? So he may be fearful about, did I make the right choice or not? Am I seeing her as the Tempress when she's really an imposter? Because maybe his ex was an imposter. She could have been and she misled him. So he's kind of fearful that, okay, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right choice? Did I take the correct path? Okay? But I think that he made the right choice because the Hierophant is back there. Okay? God will never lead you the wrong way. Never. Never. What he says goes. So, this man may have been enlightened, left an ex behind, decided to go with the Temperance, and he's fearful about it, but that's okay. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being fearful about a decision. But the fear is in your head. Okay? Because this was divinely guided. And there's nothing to fear. When God puts you on a path and pushes you to make a choice, it is never wrong. He's never wrong. Okay? So don't second guess yourself. All right? So guys, that's it for your story and the reading for today. I love you guys. Stay positive. And from my lips to the divine's ears. Bye-bye.